around the question, if our state stopped spending millions of dollars on capital trials and appeals, how could we better invest those dollars? Speaking directly to economic investment around those dollars. And Philip, you're up first.
He's ready for this. Yeah, so lawmakers, elected officials, I want you to know that whenever you put your resources together across sector, that's when you see the greatest impact. And so I have some reports for you to look at if you want to look at a grant that we got from the Appalachian Regional Commission in which we leveraged federal dollars to come alongside private dollars that came from Dogwood Health Trust. And what we learned was that there's a significant amount of underutilized resources that get siloed. And so if you was to put the economic resources together, let's say the workforce development resources that you have, if you put those together with your Department of Health and Human Services resources, you can put it together to then create some housing. You can even go facility, because the Department of Adult Corrections actually has contracts that they do, and they pay people per day per person. So if you was to put the resources together from those three entities without even going to a private foundation, you could come up with some type of residential reentry program that will also meet the needs of the workforce. Because there's a lot of open jobs right now because the baby boomers are retiring and there's not enough people to go into these jobs. And you can leverage these formerly incarcerated people that want those jobs really bad. And you can just use the resources that you already got without creating something new.
Gene, 2 minutes. What you gonna say?
It costs a lot less to keep people out of prison than to put them in. Housing, mental health, education, restorative justice. If you take juveniles who have done a minor crime and put them through a restorative justice process where they have to face the person, or let me say, they get to face the person who they have harmed, hear the impact of their actions, and have an opportunity to repair the damage that they did, that will change them. That will help them stay away from 5 times in prison. And you just saved us and the state a heck of a lot of money.
Yes. What you gonna say?
Okay, wait, first let me say this. Gene said what I was gonna say. Philip does this all the time. I feel like, come on. All right. Lawmakers, just like my colleagues Philip and Gene just told you, there are certain ways that we can utilize dollars in order for us to get the most profound and the most, I want to say the most bang for our buck. Number one, I will say that if you start investing in mental health in schools now, instead of waiting until they get to wherever they gotta go, start reinvesting in mental health, because you did it before, but you didn't do it right. But now we're gonna have to do it again and do it right, because we know for a fact that our peers, our young peers, rely on their peers when they start talking about how they feel, when they start talking about what they're going through. So first of all, let's drop the age from peer support specialists to 18 to 16. From 18 to 16, because if you start developing high schools with a peer support mentality, because the greatest gift of the peer support is to what? Is to listen. And you also give them first aid mental health training, you give them rap training, you give them recovery coach training, you give them all the training that you say only 18 and up can take, then I bet you they will give more results than we can. But allow therapists that look like the students that you're serving, allow therapists that look like the students that have the highest risk ratio to be inside the school, but also you must allow community members to come in and be a part of the system, because when community members stand up for community, it makes the whole community better. That's from the school system to the judicial system to the legislation.